Okay, let's teleport. I only have 22. Actually, let me go buy some Aetheryte tickets. I am going to need those. The Warrior of Light needs to start doing story quests with a good amount of Aetheryte tickets. Not that I have a lot, but let's see, how many can I get? 99, another, and another. Okay, 319. That's not bad. That's gonna hold off for a while. Now I go to Old Charlian to start my journey. Let's see how good this is going to be. Dawntrail, here is I. That is a lot of quests that I did not complete. Oh well. Alright, it's time. Is this a good start? You know what? I think I look good. My character look good. My settings look good. Reaper is the job to go for. Let's do this. A new world to explore. Ojika Sujika has a message for you. Alright, give it to me straight. Welcome back, Kaito. I've just had word from Erenville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tural aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Yes, sir. Ooh. I had already forgotten how that sounded because it's been 2 days. I only picked up the Viper and Pictomancer quests. It's time. Is the gang here? There you are. Ah, it's not voiced. Okay. Ojika gave us good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself. What is that? Ah, hello, Erenville and Wuklamat. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound to Fortural. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Erenville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship at all to ourselves. They're not casting us off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I do. I actually don't. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tural, yes? Yes, I know. Look at him! Wait, they... Is it me or... Alphino and Alizé like half updated? Like the ears look sort of off. No, it is me. It is me. That does look updated. All right, Alphino and Alizé looking brand new. Okay, okay. They don't have that weird lip texture. The nation of wait, did I read that? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tural of Tuliyollal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of the reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tural, we hope to learn more about its myriad cultures, interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. Cool. We will win. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Cryo?
Yes.
Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied that letter. Oh, the one that she's using now? Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there will be a chance to speak with Papa. Oh, she calls him Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. Ah, of course, Aaronville. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. No, I'm in. I'm all in. Let's see. Hoist sail and let the... Hoist. Like set sail and let the wind take us as she pleases. We won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it. I go wherever adventure is to be found. Yeah, I'll go with the second one. Stop yapping. Let's go. Ha! A woman of action. Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Let's go. Time. No more once upon a time. Hello, Edenville. Eager as they are, the others have already left for their harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Oh, voice. Yeah, this looks like a voice scene. All right.
Bye.
Savoring the moment, I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Oh wait, I should probably put this in. I'll just...
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough, disappointingly so.
Like, you want something bad to happen? It's kind of crazy.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
What? Nah.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need? And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Look who the narrator is. Okay.
We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Tutural.
Trust me, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Let's go. I'm ready. And then I will swipe the throne from under you. Ha ha ha. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Wait, isn't that the all Endwalker mount right there? That's kind of funny. I'm half expecting Heidelin to show up for some reason. You finally done it. Since we no longer have the final days, I get to just walk around.
Smooth
I miss her.
sailing so far.
Aye, so far so good.
Damn, pirate. He a pirate.
But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Damn, Aaronville looks good now. Holy.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Yeah, like, when will we be there? Are we there yet? Da, 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 da.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
We will find out together, Cryo. Oh, retired mercenary. Okay, first, let's talk with non-essential. I can feel my edge to start to dull on these long sea voyages. How about some light sparring later? How about some light sparring now? Fongentom. Excuse me, sir. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fungentine's the name. I was working at S-Time Aesthetics in Ildar. You see, but my employment with him, came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting, and failing, to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Excuse me, sir.
I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. Gah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton.
There was... What the f... He was pretending... I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. He's like pretending to be like a caveman type thing, when in fact, he's an intellectual. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Kitten Ram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural, almost 80 years ago. The Mumblejaw's leader is said to have welcomed Kitten Ram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back: potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. This is crazy. This is talking about... isn't this the same as the... You know, like when the Europeans came to North America and then brought back stuff to Europe? The tales say Kettenram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end in testimony to the ocean's peril. This is cool. We're going to the Americas. Lalafelin Gleaner. Are you Aaronville's sister?
I'd heard Aaronville was looking for a passage to Tuliolal, so I managed to squeeze his party aboard one of our chartered vessels. As fortune would have it, we had just scheduled an expedition to Tural.
Okay, that's enough of that voice. Alphino! I'm told this vessel has been equipped with a barrier generator to protect it from storms. A reassuring thought. Though I nevertheless pray there will be no need for it. Okay. What am I missing? Self-assured trader. An adventurer, I presume? I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah. Oh shit, I skipped. The specialty imports and exports Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the sea, okay, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this: it is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikote, the Hitsaro. The Hrothgar, the Xral. What are these names? Not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with the clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Offense? That is the main thing I do. Passes to... Oh, wait. Okay, I can go back to Old Charlian if I wish. Swarthy sailor. You want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Wooklamot being one of them, of course. But from what my Mojar bloke was telling us, the other three are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the third promise. I was awful. Alright, and then the last one. Krile. Did you learn anything of interest? Everybody's excited to get there. Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Wuklamat and Erenville teach us the ones we should know. I will become one with my Mikote brethren. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up in here. Up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Okay. Wee, 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 wee. Uh-oh. Leviathan about to show up. I'm drinking tonight.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Seasick.
How's your stomach? Any better?
Come on, crowd. You see her, right?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Stubborn, aren't you?
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Yes.
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name.
Abandoned. He went to get the milk. No.
As for my mother...
Oh dear.
Oh, shit.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
What aid? Like, a healing, maybe? Okay.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before nor since.
Look at this camera work. Go on, Warrior of Light. You can do it. Oh, okay.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy.
Oh, damn.
sending
I'm getting
sailors
nauseous.
tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Did they fall in? Have you seen Alpha and Alizé? Yeah, they fell.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
our
no, they
champion
didn't. Okay.
rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Damn, okay.
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
It's all thanks to Sid.
Wuklamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
What about Cryo? What did she do?
By the time the unruly seas had calmed,
Okay, they're
our
fine.
strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
My character looks so... I love it.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Ooh. We gonna fight some people. As if that wasn't a given. Darcy B, the warrior of light. Hear, feel, think. We're here. We've arrived. My home, Tural. Damn, that is a strong sunbeam hitting my skin. Ooh, look at that. Clear skies. I wonder if they're gonna say the thing from the trailer. I hope you haven't forgotten the purpose of our voyage.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air?
Yes.
Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
Okay.
Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Yeah.
Seabirds.
Watch out, they'll poop on you.
Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
Right.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Alpha now to the rescue.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchor some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
Oh, there she goes.
Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Give me the nod. Yeah, there we go. Warrior Light is back. Da 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 da. Ra da 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 da.
Blue seas,
Oh,
clear skies,
they're actually
and
saying the
boundless
thing.
possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Trailer. Oh, there it is. Screenshot.
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Dawntrail title card. No? There it is. Yeah. It has begun. It hath begun. Feel like in a Jungle Book. Yeah. Man, it's so good. So jazzy, so smooth.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
That it is, Alize. That it is.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
You know, from the live letter, like the Wild West looking area, I'm half expecting it to be like a Southern American accent, and I hope it is. Oh my God, please be.
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Well, if it isn't a warrior lie. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to Charlene. Don't worry. Whoa, look at him.
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tuliyola?
Yo, calm down. We have the third promise with us.
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Yeah.
Please accept our apologies.
Okay, that's pretty good.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Move along. Can I get that bone sword? I hope. Looks pretty cool.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Well, you look at that. You thought she was lying?
Are you suggesting I don't look the part?
Okay. If that's what she was thinking, that's a fair point.
Anyway, first things . 1st. 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 1st.
She's gonna go see Papa. Oh,
I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
thank you, Clamato. Oh yeah, the slow walk. Adventure awaits. Well, despite the storm, efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Ah. You have arrived in Tuliolal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the swarthy... Oh, can I not attune here? Right then. First things first. Oh, I gotta tell. Still quite a bit queasy. Queasy! Still quite a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Ugh. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Ooh, look at those robes, colorful. Aha! We're wondering who these strange folks were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Uklamat, are you unwell? Nah, I'm fine. No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Wuklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in two groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignore me then. They are very close friends. Kaito, you and Kryle can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wuklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. And, yeah. I'm fine now. Really, can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself. What with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Erenville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or what the hell are barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yoktural, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Oh, here we go with the... Yeah, we know. Yo, that guy looks pretty cool. Look at my big Rogan dude. Oh, snap. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's go. Wait, I need my right menu now. You know what? A Land Before Time is fine. Okay, can I attune though? Tuliolal. That message at the start kind of told me I probably won't be. Oh, let's go. I can attune. Yeah, what was that message for? I guess if I left. Oh my god, this place is huge. Ooh. Switch to soft jazz. Why is the music in this game so good? You know what? I'm gonna explore a little bit. Nah, I shouldn't. I can't get sidetracked. No sidetracking. I will explore on my own time. Okay, crowd, what do you have to say? Wandering around the city is so exciting. Unfamiliar wonders everywhere we look. Yes, you are correct. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Okay, do they have tilapia? Do they have that? Oh right, I should mention that here in Tuliolal we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu Pelu created. Wait, is my guild useless? But don't worry, more and more trade is coming from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your guild. Okay. What's the conversion rate? There's also Wachumeki Meki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. I can't do the hunt yet, can I? Nope. Excusez-moi, we have arrived. Are you still saying the same thing? Tis reassuring to know we can use our guild for shopping here, right? What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliolal? Okay, crowd, come on. I think I told you before, but my brother, Koana, spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Okay, so Aetherites are... I guess I had forgotten that Aetherites were man-made, which makes sense. Did you do the tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side, right at the top of the gate, which leads to Sak Tural. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way, though that's the headquarters for the Landsguard. I read that wrong, but I don't care. Grandpa Fletcher. Oh, let's see what you got. Krile. Discuss Tuliolal's elevation. Trudging up and down these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wuklamat gets her endless endurance. That's because you have small feet. You get tired easily. You know what? Let me go. How do I set this in my hotbar again? And then, boom. Beautiful. We have a lot of narrow and winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Ah, okay. So you can bring a car through here. Can I mount? No, I cannot. Wuklamat. Okay, Kryl, what do you have to say for yourself? Thank goodness for Etherites, though I don't share Wuklamat's dislike of ships. I'm not especially eager to make that voyage again. Yeah, I understand why. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warriors, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Zarak Jah took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Wow. He's very strong. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alize should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Hello, Mobilja. I remember you. No, I don't. As hard as we train, we make no mistake. Tuliolal is a safe and peaceful city. Looking back, it's hard to believe that every last corner of Tural was embroiled in war a mere 80 years ago. Okay, what were the repercussions of the final days here? I kind of want to know. Wow. As you can see, the Landsguard recruits from every culture of Tuliolal. Wait. Oh, the Landsguard recruits from every culture of Tuliolal. Personally, I find it fascinating to see how each of them uses their unique attributes to their advantage in battle. Even their posture is different. Okay, look at him. Wait, those are not bone swords. Okay. What are these names? Squahi. No. Shakoahe. Cutscene now. This is not voiced. Yep. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokhui. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yoktural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zaktural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydael and Zodiac. But getting back to Zaktiral, those lands are also a part of Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to a myriad of conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Saktural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until Rite of Secession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll have to wait. I'll hold you to that. Then I'll make sure you win. Mark my words. I wish we could go there right now. Be patient. I swear once the throne is mine, the travel permit is yours. Krele! Oh, wait, Wuklamat, what do you have to say for yourself? Tired from all this walking? Take a moment to rest. We'll continue the tour. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. 645 gear, cool. Clamato, let's go. We'll head west next, towards the Arc of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too. Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Nah, he left. I didn't get to emote. The Arc of the Dawn is on the other side of the city. So speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Okay, again, let's do this. Relay. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct a city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yakhui temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zaktura to appease the gods who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yakhui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically at the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the house they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolal. We climbed these sets of stairs here and all the way up. Okay, did you have something to say though? Stairs leading up to the peak. Ah, damn, she probably had something to say before that. Oh, well. This place has a lot of verticality / HUD. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Papa's palace is called Volok Shunsa, or Shaonsa, I don't know, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. Okay. Can I jump down from here? Yes, I can. Man, look at this place. It's so good. Ah! Wait, I can still go up. Go back up. Go back up. I need to attune to the east right. And we talk. But we'll climb at first we talk. The stairs leading up to the peak can be pretty steep. Careful you don't fall. I've been one step away from death more than a few times. Wow. Kinda dark. So this is a Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Tural clans. Mamuljags, Bral, Pelu Pelu, Moblin, Hanu Hanu. We also have the Tona Wawota, Hefsaro, and Shatana. We moved south from their ancient lands in Zaktura. Okay, this is gonna take a while for me to get used to these names. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tuliola's diverse characters. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Let's go. Down the stairs we make our way. Oh. When have I ever gone the right way? Let's go. Ow. One only looked to the children playing for a sense of how playful things must be here. Kyle? What children? It's nighttime. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I don't know. Did I say that word right? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tuliyollal. We have them for the exact same reason as Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlayan, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough of dirigibles. Dirigibles. The Ark of the Dawn awaits. The Ark. Man, this place is huge. Wait, is this like the new Chocobo Porter? Excuse me, sir. Do you deal in chocobos? Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. Before you get saddled up, I'll need your name I'll need to add your name to our register. It'll make things smoother the next time you need a ride. It is the Chocobo Porters. Okay, I don't have any places. So we got Amaro Porters in the first, Chocobo Porters in Tural, and Alpaca Porters in Tural, and Chocobo Porters in Eorzea. And Falcon Porters in Authard. What about Garlemald? What does Garlemald use? Discuss the huge drum. I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? Oh, that's the boom, boom, boom. That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions like when honoring the Landsguard returns from a dangerous duty. Okay, I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. What? Earned me a proper scolding. Rip the skin of the drum. Oh, wait, so is that actually a drum or is it a gun? I don't know. I gotta go check. Earned me a proper scolding. Let me tell you. Oh, earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to see your gong drum thing. Oh no, it is a big drum. It is a big boom. Boom, boom. Can I hit it? I know how. Whoops. Wrong. I have ripped the skin. Now what? Where is Papa? Crele. Hearing about dirigibles reminds me of the XIV and their flying vessels. Oh, that's what they are. Okay. So that's what she referred to as balloons. But whereas their designs use several bladers, not bladders, bladers, it seems the Turali craft rely on one large envelope to lift them into the air. This is the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Tural Landgate. But when Papa founded Tuliyollal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Though this gate is Kozamauka, the wetlands south of the city, depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamauka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? You don't know what an alpaca is, Kryl? Where have you been?
Amalaya.
Ah, those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seemed quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kryl. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Huh? If you wish to learn the history of Tuliyollal, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Yes, that's what exactly she means. Krele, what do you got? Wait, hold on. Let me talk to Lamario. Heh. Heh. This spot's captured Kryl's attention. What do you got, Krele? What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations. But if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Oh, I have to actually take a close look. Yes. Inspect the stone pillars. Oh, they tell a story. Oh, music turned into Minecraft. Oh, and now it's Final Fantasy again. Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamulja. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Golul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliyollal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliyollal came to be. Study them as long as you like. I will. Oh, what the heck? What is this? New thingy. Okay, let me see. Wuklamat. Suddenly turned into a point-and-click visual novel. The 4 stones closest to us are the first half of Papa's travels. Let's start with those. Lay of Repast, Lay of Pots, Wuklamat, Clamato, Lay of Reeds, Lay of the Brotherhood. Ooh. Okay, wait. Is there an order to this? Okay, we read left to right. So I'm gonna say this is the first one. The pillars tell the lay. This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreigner explorer. Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ketenram? Ah, that's the one. Ketenram's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanuhanu in their village in Kozamauka. Ah, The people Alphino mentioned, Alphino almost mistook for Vanu Vanu, if not for their colorful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are bright and cheerful. Are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous, and a lot of fun. Cool. Check mark. What was this one? Lay of the Pots. Let's see. This one is Lay of the Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kosamauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silverwork they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Turali counterparts. This run recounts the lay of the repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the like me. For decades, the and Mamulja were at war for control of the forest Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first step in the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hrothgar in Boja known as Helions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tural, Zbral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Cool. So is there, like, if you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Yes. So then that means that, so what constitutes as clans? Because when you go into Character Creator, you can see like the Helions and the Lost are clans. And then you have Midlander and Highlander. Now, for the Mikote, the clans are usually like part of their name, where it's like a letter and then the apostrophe, depending on what you are. I think, is it Seekers? Keepers have the letter thing, and Seekers, I don't remember what Seekers do. But then is Seekers of the Sun and Keepers of the Moon the clan, and then there's sub clans with the letters, or are there like different other clans aside from Seekers of the Moon and Seekers of the Sun? Seekers of the Sun and Keepers of the Moon. I don't know. It is what I'm confuzzled. I need to read up on Mikote lore. My keeper is confused. Alright, fourth part. What do you say? These four comprise the rest of the saga. Lay of Gold, Lay of Ice, Blank Pillar, and Lay of Proof. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Urkopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliolal's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tural. Don't let their size fool you. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Was that even Clamato that said all that? Yeah, it was. Could be reading that as Krele. Lay of Ice. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tural Vidral, Valigarmanda. I should explain. A Tural Vidral is a creature that has lived for beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to its preternatural power. Tutaru described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valigarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Orcopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigarmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tuliolal's nation emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Cool. Blank pillar. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliolal's history, whatever that may be. Me, I'm gonna be inscripted in that stone. Lay of proof. Ah, the lay of proof. That big fellow is the Yokhui, the largest of Tural's people. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish the dominion encompassing all of Yok-Tural. That's the thing that was in the benchmark then, the pointing down thing. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Zaktural. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopacha. I've never ever seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power to resourcefulness to raise a temple on the mountaintop and build a bridge across the Sea of Stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their palace in Turali history? Had your fill of history then? Yes, thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Nutters. Oh, here we go. Back to the hot jazz. Hello, Creelay. What a lovely establishment. I'm reminded of the Bismarck in Limsa. The Bismarck? What? Is that what the Adventurers Guild is called? Oh, no. Oh, that's probably the thing in the, where the Blacksmith Guild is. Have you ever had tacos? Oh, snap. They're a Tuliolal classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from our corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like... Oh man, I'm getting hungry now. But I like how they're made here at XIV best. I can't with these names. And I need one right in front of me. I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Brook Evil. This has a downstairs? Damn. Oh, wow. This looks nice. Whoa. We got a beach and everything. Can I swim? Probably not. Oh, wait. Maybe I can swim. Oh, nope. No, I cannot. I am blocked. No! I needed to swim.
Yahoo!
Brook Evil.
Brook Evo!
Brook Evil. Okay.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings.
Only the best for you and your friends.
Ah, man. We're going back to Mexico.
Did you hear the silver scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
That is a lot of rolling of the R's. Huh?
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Oh, I love this accent, man. Count your lucky stars.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
Yes, it is, Kyle.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
Yeah, I believe.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
That's a good one. Emmett Silk. No. I thought it was going to show his name. He said it, so it must be true.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Yeah, give me that taco. Yep. Whoa!
Oh.
What the hell, man?
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Anybody who ruins a good taco is not a good person.
Oh. No.
That's one of the princes, isn't it?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Yeah. Yeah, you better watch how you talk to me, man. I don't appreciate that tone.
From foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Alright. Come on, my character. Slap him around. Come on.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
Clearly those tacos. He was jealous.
The third promise remembers us.
Oh, snap.
Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
Yeah, I figured.
No, this brute.
We have no ties to that farce of a family.
Oh, wait, is he like a self-proclaimed runner?
Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Oh, are they direct descendants of the guy? Okay, like, are they actually like blood related?
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
All right, Clamato, calm down. No need to,
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Yo, come on, let me at him. Let me at him.
Listen to me, you.
Man, Kryl and her piece. Yo, let me go at him.
Two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Yeah.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Wait, what did she say? I didn't hear the whole thing. Two-headed Mamoja. Some get into their twin hands that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Okay. What about the other guy, the single-headed guy? When do I get
Are
him
there
in?
other two-headed claimants?
No, just the one.
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo,
Mm-hmm.
the Bunewa,
Bunewa.
and the Dopro.
Dopro.
Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Okay.
Blessed siblings indeed.
I wonder if that one guy from what is it? Is the Wanderer's Palace hard? Is that Wanderer's Palace hard or Amdapur Keep? No, it's Wanderer's Palace hard. That one guy from Wanderer's Palace hard. I think I remember him being a two-headed Mamulja. So I wonder, you know, he comes from Turan.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
My damn tacos, man. Oh.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
Okay.
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Tacos?
Tacos. Man, my you know what? I don't think I can play the expansion anymore. I need my tacos.
So it goes.
Yo, an order would take maybe 10 minutes. Come on, let's just it's quick. No. She picking up the smashed bag. Brookhaven. Are you sad? Are you as sad as I am? Oh wait. Brookhaven lovingly made tacos. Went to waits. And it's all that brutish Bakul Jaja's fault. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolal cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Alright. It's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talon March if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of the city's how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Valok Shonsha. Oh, my poor belly. My poor empty belly. Alright, now I get to do whatever I want. No more following around people. I want to just go around by myself because it's cool to do it and I love it. Alright, this should be the last one. I see. Wait, is it not the last one? Ah, I did not attune to this. Alright, here we go, final attunement. And I have the city of Tuliolal. Wait, is Tuliolal the continent or the... Hold on, yeah, Tuliolal is the city. Tural is the continent. Is this floor wet? What? Miss Clamato, what do you got for me? You made it, good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Erenville! Let's go, bro. Upon speaking, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright. That's been happening already. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in the short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly squirrels. I understand all too well. Charlatan had the same effect on me. Right then. Now it's time we saw the insides of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is though, there's no telling what we might be in for. It's fine, I'm sure. Papa! I wish to run as the 5th promise, or 6, or whichever number is available. Ooh! Is that a Stinian? What the heck are you doing, bro? Just sparring.
Estinian? When did he get here?
What's the point? Why is he here?
Yeah.
Oh, you know this man?
Yeah, he's part of our group.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Is Papa. Whoops. I sense power.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
I am El Zorro.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
Okay, Antonio Banderas.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what's up, Estinian.
I see you, warrior.
Yeah, you wanna spar a little bit? I'll beat you up.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tural.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Wait, did
And
you ever
thus
go
did
east?
our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
Right.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Ah.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Ah, he sounds like a father that loves his daughter.
A term of endearment.
Yeah.
It's what my family calls me.
That's so cute. Well, well, if it isn't Erenville.
When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now.
Yeah.
Servant.
What?
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Are you embarrassed of your name?
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! Old-tempered still. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
You're leaving? I wonder if he's... Maybe not. I don't know. I wonder if he's going like with any other candidate. Ah, there's the other one. Wait, there's two. And here's the... I hear you ruined my daughter's tacos.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja.
Oh, he looks cool. Damn.
The second promise, Kona.
Kona.
The third promise, Uklamat.
And this guy.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
The chosen of Mamuk. So he's not a promise. So I wonder if promise means like
You
adopted.
four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Oh, is he a viper?
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position.
No, Father!
But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen.
Okay.
Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyollal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
I see. Okay, so okay. Alright. So two-headed Mamoja are like actually chosen ones to run for the throne.
So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children.
So it is.
as
Okay,
well.
so he is like an actual like blood-related kid. And then the other three are adopted.
Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Ew.
Now you have us to compete against.
Damn, bro, spraying, bruh.
Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Man, you yap too much, bro. You're gonna get your ass beat. Yeah, beat him up. Oh, very stoic. Okay.
My brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
You calling me stupid?
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural
I see.
and find the City of Gold.
Woo-hoo-hoo. But it is a myth.
If I may, Father.
I do not believe the city exists.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact.
Are you saying that I don't know what I'm talking about?
If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Yes.
Are you for us proof my unbroken word? For I have seen it with my own four eyes.
Wow, okay.
The city's real. All those years.
I shouldn't have left.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
At the gates? So you didn't go in?
I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper,
Okay.
you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Sir. Da da dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun. Oh, the stone tablets. Okay. So the stone tablets we were investigating earlier kind of tell us the story of how he went through the journey and got to the City of Gold. Okay.
The Tuliyollal saga.
Yep.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Okay. Wait, are each of them getting a set of 7 or each of them getting 1?
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
Yeah, let Papa have fun.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
The rite of succession begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest.
That look he gave him. Boy, if you don't shut the hell up.
And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
Oh, what? Your Majesty, if I may.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my order some years ago.
Damn, her
The ink
gloves
has
are looking
since
good.
faded and much of the writing is illegible.
You look at the threads.
Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request, would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Yes, yes, of course. Oh, she about to cry.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City.
Cool.
Thank you for hearing my petition.
dun.
Good luck, Lamati.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galov.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. Little parade happening here. Hey guys, I think we stand out.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Bro, I'm already here.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
Nah. We good.
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
I don't care about that. I just want to find my golden city and get out.
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
I'm good, bruv. Hey, Graha.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this journey ends. I've made my decision and I mean to see it through. Why, yeah.
Is that so?
Yes.
I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Oh, are you gonna fight? Oh, there he is.
Come! It's Saralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait, bro.
Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you.
Oh, okay.
Grant my people new lands, please.
Saralja.
Ooh, he has a cool voice.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilion's son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard. Saralja, the Palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first
Wait, what?
promise?
Hold on, what? The natural child of wait, so he's the actual blood related one, not the two-headed one? I'm confused on this family tree. Oh, whoops. Alright, whatever.
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
Okay, so yeah, he is. So wait, what
and
the?
A warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves. I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
Okay, so the one-headed Mamoja is the actual blood-related son of Galujaja. Kona and Wuklamat are adopted children, and then the other two-headed Mamoja is just like a chosen one for the throne because he has two heads. Is that how it works? I think.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace.
Oh.
You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
What? Okay.
Cryon, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions.
What? I didn't see anything.
Unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Here you go, Kona. Oh, he's a machinist.
Second promise. You must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
Yeah, he's the one that's studying
complain
China.
about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant.
Okay, okay. He has expectations in check.
Plain spoken, as always. That's our corner. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise.
Yeah.
Who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is...
no!
As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Okay. Here's the hope of those who prize innovation. Here we go.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Does it go silent? Oh, never mind. Oh, it does. Cheer now.
So, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyolan. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Uh-oh.
Well said, brother.
We're
Mamulja finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise.
Yeah, okay. So he is not like a child of them.
His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
I see.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Right, right. Yeah, that's what I thought Uklamat was referring to. Now they all wait, but what about Uklamat? Like half of them left. Like 3 left. Bruh. What happened?
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
I agree, Birdman.
Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
Ooh.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Oh god, they're gonna be like, well, isn't that a bad idea?
Of the Dawn's promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear that.
He's gonna destroy everything.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
Y'all don't know who she's with though.
It's fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Nah, you gonna show them.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Yeah, you go, Mom.
Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Wait a minute, does she still have the old like textures? Because she has a different face that can't be created. Alpha note. So Connor II promised his intent on developing his country by means of Charlean innovations. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. The two-headed claimant Bakujaja treats everyone around him as lesser beings. No doubt he'd try to elevate the Mamulja above other races should he become Dawn Servant. Not unlike how the Garlean Empire afforded special status to pure-blood Garleans. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. As you witnessed, Wukalamat has no great army of supporters. Not yet, at least. Yeah, that was... yikes. I know not what drives Zorojab, but it engulfs him it engulfs him what? It engulfs him like an inferno. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are seven tablets and their connection to the Tuliolal saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We should check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go and take a look. Let's check the tablet. Jump! Ow. Jump! Ow. It's faster to go through here. Why didn't I just take the E3? That makes everyone. Wukalamat the tablets, if you would. Of course. Pop, 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 pop. Everyone has a tablet? Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. You got it. Wait, so somebody's taking two? Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path we walked in uniting Tural's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have an answer here in front of us. Papa's path is laid out in the Tuliolal saga. Do events the glyph portray? Do we know the exact location where they took place? If one is close, we should go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelupelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Okay, so this is where the story splits. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Tural several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as yours is, there more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. Oh god. I'll bring the information to us. Yep. That face says it all. It would be prudent to ensure we prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Thanks, bruv. That's right, the reservation is under Wooklamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside. Greetings, visitors to Tuliolal, and welcome to the Forard Cabins. Whenever you're ready, I will show you to your rooms. Ooh. We are vacationing. Can I go into a room? I want to see the end. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Damn! Now this is an inn. Ooh. Damn, I got the VIP treatment. Await your companions? Yes. Tudal. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Kaito. Yes, I want to go. But where are Erenville and Wooklamat, I wonder? There they are. Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we need information, I thought who better to get it from other than the locals. Yeah. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. I give you credit for taking the initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link pearls. Right? What's this? It's called a link pearl, yeah. A gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. It's like a phone. Alphino really hit him with the, do you guys not have phones? It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. Upon a time. Even up close, the Hanu are remarkably similar to the Vanu, aside from those brilliant feathers, of course. Who should we speak to first, do you think? Okay. Is there a reason the Pelu Pelu all wear those masks? Who's to say they're masks? Please, ask anything. I'll gladly tell you what I know. Why are your feathers like that? Will you answer me? Of course not. What a stroke of luck to force this connection to the palace. May it be the beginning of a profitable partnership. Muklamant may not be as experienced or accomplished as her brothers, but she has an affinity for the people. For her, finding those willing to cooperate is as simple as asking. The Tuliolal saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village Ok Hanu is located in Kozamauka. The other smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Washunpelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instincts of yours to work, Kaito? Pick your destination. Alright, this is where it splits. I will pick both of them, though. And then I will choose to go to either of them. Oh! The quest to Urkopacha will become available once you have completed this quest. So, what it is you'd like to know. The route to Okhanu, we go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozamaoka River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. That's crazy. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by the storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozamaoka, we should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at that. It's all been arranged. Oh, what? I can't split it. Oh no. Unlimited tacos in exchange for a few days of my time? I'd be a fool to pass up that deal. Okay, so damn. Oh, this is the hunt? Yeah. Let me open this. 94. Okay, so another quest. I do have my trusty warrior at level 100, but I don't want to be wasting experience. Oh, I can't. Wait. Oh, I can't see that anymore? Whatever. So it's probably what's it called? MSQ level 94. Okay. The sights we get to see. Excuse me. A fellow Eorzean, am I right? Oh, you're Eorzean? Maybe. Do you fancy yourself much of a sightseer? Yay. Oh, that was not a quest. Wait, what did that... Ah, look at that. The first sightseeing. There's the first one. It's a good experience. Are you ready to leave? Then onward to Kozamauka. Open the way. Open the way. Wait, the gate is already open. Oh, here we go. Aaronville about to...
Kozamauka,
it's raining though.
the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must
Ooh,
you?
that water muddy.
Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant.
What is
and his
happening? Why is
comrades
this
once
freezing?
traveled.
What the heck? Why am I getting some weird stutters? What is that? What's happening?
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Wow.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
It does look good. If only it wasn't foggy.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
We have made it to the new zone. I love to stand at the bottom of those huge waterfalls and bask in the majesty of it all. Pity that they're so far away. Wetlands is an apt name. Much of the ground here is positively saturated. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Erenville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Alright, let's move. And now, oh god, I'm so slow. I can't fly. No. Damn, what the heck? This zone looks great. What the? It's so crisp. Like, I know the graphics update has something to do with it, but man, this was put together well. Look at this. Wow. The water from the falls must flood the wetlands and flow into all these streams and rivers. Assuming we have the right idea, one of the Dawn Servant selectors should be here somewhere. So this is the Hanu village. One can tell at a glance how very different their culture is to the Vanus. No, I didn't mean to do that. Everyone has arrived, and none for the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hanu village I was telling you about. Okanu. Okay, decline. I want to see what you say though. Ow! Stupid distracting waterfalls. She did fall. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. An Ethernet destination. Oh, okay. I opened the Ethernet now. Oh, whoops. Let me go pick that up. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, that rug looking good. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume that they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find this Elector. Is it you? Hello, I am Elector.
Yo ha ha! Okokali! Okokali!
Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you've heard it in the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Sanuhali, welcome you to Okhanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during this rite of succession. So our idea about the electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feat and I test my worth. All in good time. All in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Should we poke around a bit? Then we might pick up some clues about the feat, you know? Prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? No, I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expected you to rush in first and ask questions later. Or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that that's all there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn servant you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okhanu then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins. Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Wuklamat has the right of it. As Elder Zanuhali is a resident of this village, learning more about it can only improve our chances in defeat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erenville, Alizé, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamat, Kaito, and myself will handle the northern half. Northern half. Sounds good to me. Yeah, it's rising. The sun is rising. Gemstone Trader. Welcome. I'm glad to say that the damage from the storm has been repaired, and our stores are open for business. If you have any bicolored gemstones to trade, I'd love to take a look. What you got? Nothing. I will attune. Yeah. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn servant sent, we're making progress repairing and building our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is so much else that was lost for good. Oho Kali. Poor house. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Let's go back to Reaper. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. The storm broke more than wood and reeds. I mean, there must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Bundled reeds. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. You don't say. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. The boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu. Then... Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building at the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over too. So foggy.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne.
I thought you were a guy the whole time.
Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Uh-oh. Two-headed other guy.
You made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
We gotta fix the houses.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
I knew it.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Bro, come on, man.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts.
Yeah, you tell him, girl.
Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw
Yeah.
your weapon.
Yeah.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Okay. Seems you have some semblance of reason.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, even Kona is here.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't.
Tricks.
Tricks we can use.
Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
Yeah.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Ooh, I will show you how wrong you are. Both your
Then we
heads.
see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Yeah, you better watch it, bruh. I'll take you on whenever you want. It's okay,
Damn it.
Clamato.
I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Yeah. You tell him. Look, you got a six-pack.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Da, 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 da. Next missive. Kryl, what do you have to say? I understand not wanting to fall behind, but rushing ahead risks playing into our opponent's hands. Let's not do anything reckless and think matters through. This kind of feat is tailor-made for a rational, educated scholar like Kona. Not that I intend to gratify him with a response, but Bakul Jaja's provocations are hard to ignore. So the Hanu Hanu also eat reeds? Yet another way in which they differ from the Vanu. He's still stuck on that. Let it go, Alphino. They're different people. Alright, Clamato, what you got? I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's anywhere to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to imagine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor coordination. Wait, poor condition. Coordination. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. I shall take my bike mount and do... Yo! That's cool, the little sway now. I like how the sway also works on the ground. I know she wants to do her best, but she should be careful not to make promises she cannot keep. Look at these fields. Why, this could be a painting. I see, they irrigate the fields by diverting water from the neighboring river. 'Tis unlikely the reeds ever dry out. And there I thought these feats would have us battling dire fiends or similar. Agriculture is a far thornier problem. Clamato! You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Oh, they're already doing A ranks. Look at that. Ooh, rice fields. Is that where reeds is? Rice? As Zanu Hali described, the reeds appeared wilted and unhealthy. Paddy water. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at cursory glance. The soil in the paddies is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. Then what, perchance, is the problem? Ooh, that gear looks nice. Is that new? Maybe not. Lethargic frog. A small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Okay. You know, this way is like the Chocobo racing. Clamato! Oh, I should have talked to the others. Seen enough. I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? Yup, there were a couple of problems that I noticed that I can't remember what I read. I agree, the waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is not affecting only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. An alchemist? I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered in a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival! This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal. So without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead to us to our solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, stranger things have happened. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamok's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Nod. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. What's wrong, Areville? There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Alone. Well, you're companions now. Pakucha. So good. Ole! Clamato. I've never been here during the festival season, so this is all new to me too. The handles gave me pause before, but now I understand their purpose. Look at the size of that thing. I hope they don't expect me to help carry it. Where's Kryle? Kryle! What a charming float. I wonder what bird was the inspiration for its design. I have no idea. Clamato! Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Oh, we're doing this again? Okay. Okay, it's missing an eye. It's missing one of those hanging thingies on the side. What else? Okay, so I already know that this is probably one. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? So there's 3 of them, okay. No E. Oh dear. One of the bird's eyes seem to be missing a gemstone. Okay, and then maybe a feather? Yeah. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it?
What is going on here?
We're admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such poor state due to this recent storm, I gather.
Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings, no Ihihana.
Ihihana! That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it.
Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs. And you want us to hold a harvest festival?
I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy.
The role of festival leader is mine this year. And there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need abokiksa for the missing eye, uyuipo, wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail.
2 of these I know. Abokiksa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment. And uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however.
The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the efforts, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder.
I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously. So much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energies you naturally lack. Oh my god. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack.
They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. And if we cannot gather the correct materials, as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float.
Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies. Which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. I'd wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. Pray continue, Alphino. Yes. Pray continue, Alphino. Why did I have to do that? It's like, yes, I get it. So keep going. I imagine you've already reached the same conclusion. But I believe this boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. You know me so well, Alphino. We both reached the same conclusion. A focus for what? Oh, Ihihana is the harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try. But this is a sound theory. Celebration prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects.
Wait. The float? A tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
In the beginning, it may well not have been.
not have been, how they say that. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future, I reckon. I don't know where my accent is going here. I cannot do this. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible! I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes. And I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okhanu to gather the vie for the title of winds chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I'll carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can. And the responsibility is mine, after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linuhanu. Nice to meet you, Linuhanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Wuklamart, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. Feet away. Alright, enough of the accent. The shipwright's name is Wook Evu. He's a Zbral who only moved to Kozamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Okay, I got you. A proper Hanu greeting? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I'll remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to the Okbek Bay, to east of here. This is Okbebe, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozamaoka from Tuliolala and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wook Evu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Don't worry, I have a mount. I will not do the climbing. Tilt. 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 Wookaboo! Ooh, he's a horned Zabral. Hrakar.
What do you want with me?
We want to see you.
Right. The greeting.
Ohok Kali!
Eh. Eh.
Oh, Kali!
Good. You brought your manners with you. When you know Kano, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Peoples. All peoples.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
You're Wu Clement.
Yes, she's Clamato.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old XIV. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Yeah.
Please, take up your axe and claim my imputed
What?
head.
Will not. Keep your head.
What's happening?
I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
Yeah.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Oh, it's Abokisha.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
Is he gonna try to do it again?
I told you not to worry about such things.
Yeah.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit. What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair.
Look at that. I got his voice completely wrong. I mean, I wasn't even trying to... Jeez.
As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Uyuipo.
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola, or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Fair enough.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
I don't know why this sounds like something that belongs in Like Paper Mario or something. Let's go, bro.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Oh. A spy amongst us.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Dun, 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 dun. A rather eccentric fellow, but I feel his heart is in the right place. Ooh, I see something right there in the back. You see that? It's time for attunements. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okhanu. We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Alright, let me go get this real quick. Let us be on our way. South, was it? That's what she said? She said southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. New things. Whoa, what is that? Hello, big fella. How are you? I have discovered a new location. Cave Kikitola as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half and I'll take the east. Okay. Okay, Krele. I go west. Westward into the cave. Eye-catching glimmer. Alright. If I know these quests correctly, the first one is never the right one. It could potentially be that last one here. A shiny pebble catches your eye, but its coloring is gray rather than green. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, I got it wrong, but it is what it is. You find a chunk of stone glowing a distinct shade of green. This seems like the exact kind of material Linu Hanu was looking for. It's never the first one. Never the first one. I picked over the ground near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? Yes, I found some raw abokisha. Yes, this is abokisha. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you've brought very shiny. Well, shine very brightly. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana, but he died. But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Wukalamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Abokisha into Wuk Evu's waiting hands. Tilt. To the left, tilt. To the right, tilt. To the left. To the right. To the right. To the left. To the right. Oh no. Look at that. Oh. Whoops. I went a little too far. I gotta say, this is probably the best effect that they have right now in the game. The freaking wet floor. This looks so good. Oh, I got the same one. Alright, let's go up. Uppity, 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 tilt, 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 to the left, tilt, tilt, to the left, so that we can make it up the stairs before we tilt to the left. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyuipo. What about the Abokisha? I got some right here. Yes, these are excellent samples. A goodly quantity too. Goodly quantity too. Goodly quantity. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, huh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uyuipo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Yeah, Cryo got some arcane arts in her. Everyone else should head back to Okhanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is completed. Gathering the Uyuipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wuk Evu criticized everything I did, but then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third princess and must punish myself." What? And proceeded to slam his head onto the Uyuipo tree. What is happening? I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. We have a way. Oh, some dyes. Celeste green, Oshu green, pumpkin orange, and Night World silver piece, which probably sells for 500. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Over there by the float, isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops. But does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okhanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. What is Kona up to? Heh, that sounds like our Kona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our solution is nearly ready. Damn, that wood looking good. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. In this rain? It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. Is that V or Vi? I don't know how you say that. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for miles. We had a turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Evanville's twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wook Evu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? You silly goose. Or silly cat, I should say. Our beloved Ihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Wook Lamont, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? I'll do it. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? She's great. I don't think so. Then weigh anchor! I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Lamont. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozanuaki, where the sacred likeness of Kishahi is ensconced. What is that word? Ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wook Evu has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wook Evu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. Then we shall see to clearing it to the Then we shall see to clearing it end to end. Let's go. As Linuhanu said, Kozanuaki should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches, then something about bridges and stride of the sun? Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of the Kishaihi. What shall it be? What shall it be? It's a wandering stink shell. Goodbye. I forgot I am still in no HUD mode. Second spot. Another one. A tight-beaked Toku Libri. Going the wrong way, sir. I'm sure he'll make it somewhere. Oh, is he gonna... Wait, where is he going? Come to me, my chocobo! A whole horde of people just arrived. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of the Kishaihi. The Hanuhanu deity of the harvest. Even the sacred images are woven with reeds. It reminds me of something I saw in the Academia Aniter. I was half expecting a flying whale. Wait, Academia Aniter? The final boss? Or I should say, wait. What is the final boss again? It's that weird elemental thing. Like, whatever. Yeah, it does look like that actually. One of the ancients' creations. It is possible a vestigial memory of that time endured. A subconscious recollection from the inheriting soul providing the basis for an entirely new religion. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, Kishaiki was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was brought to Tural by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linuhanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Okay. Meanwhile, in Okana. Uh-oh. The two heads. Yep, of course. Of course. Here they are, ruining stuff.
Not sure we heard you right, old man.
Old man.
Why don't you say that again?
Hold on, can I apply it only to voiced dialogue?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
Ooh, you tell him.
Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Yeah. Yeah, uncultured.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
You know you can't kill people. Oh wait, he just doesn't need. He just can't kill the.
We have a two-headed problem.
Yeah.
Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already.
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Okay.
Very well. If that's what you want.
Yeah, are you sure you want to die for that?
Everything into that blow.
He actually has bite to his bark.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Let me at him.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you'd like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Yeah, underestimate me more. Come on.
Lucky for you.
No, lucky for you.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
What? She's fine.
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Uncanny. I kind of want to watch, like, what'd you call it? A cutscene that has Xenos in it to see if he was put, you know, he was upgraded, updated. Oh no, I forgot. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense. You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You are incredibly brave. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see what they want to say. A tense encounter. I'm thankful Alphino thought to share those link pros. Yeah. If I've learned one thing in my life, it's that poor manners often betray poor character. You know what? That may be true. I'm thankful we made it back before anybody was seriously injured. He waited for us to leave so he could steal the float. A coward and a thief. Given the nature of the rites of secession, I expect such altercations are inevitable. I'm glad we kept the float out of Bakul Jaja's clutches, but gods, he brushed me aside like I was some bothersome gnat. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I already read this. I will take this light green looking guy. Oh, is this finally the end of this saga here? With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Ohokali. See, I remember. Oh, this is one of those say things. Ugh, okay. What is it? Oho Kali. The festival is about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Ohokali! What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who can no longer can. Who no longer can. I cannot English. Let's go, Torgal. Good boy. Ugh. Without Ihihana, I feel so empty. Oh, right. Ohokali! Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? Vukevu! The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. Chakan tutum, tapatum pum, chakam pupum, takatum pum, takatakam pupum, takatakatum pum, takatakam pupum, takatakatum pum, takatakam pupum, papapatapum.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
You're absolutely right.
Just so. Ukevu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Damn, now that I think about it, they lifted the Dawn Servant.
Prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready
Somebody breaks their back. What the heck?
I could get used to this.
New mount?
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Golol Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Now it comes to life. And I have to fight it.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Oh. Was it Quetzalcoatl? Is that the? I think that's the name of the boss.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
Is this Dynamis? Nah, probably Ether.
Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Whoa, wait, that's the actual color it's supposed to be? Damn. That stuff was actually dying.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
We did it, gang.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy. Da 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 da. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the festival was admittedly impressive. Wait, that was it? I thought there would be more stuff. Even deprived of their usual sustenance, the Hanu seemed invigorated the moment the festival began. Ihihana truly is magical. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular! I'd like to take a turn riding the float. What? It looked like fun. Don't pretend the thought didn't cross your mind. I did say I wanted it as a mount, so you're not wrong. With their fields rejuvenated, the Hanu too might finally replenish their flagging reserves of ether. Alice A is such... She's great. I was too quick to dismiss the idea that the float had arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about Ihihana than me. As it turns out, there are many things I have yet to learn. Yeah, you can learn from me. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. What is this love song theme in the background? For far too many years, I've looked into your eyes. And today is the day I
Some
finally...
of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account.
This was the feat.
Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Here we go.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, those eye movements. And then he fixed the rest. Whoa, look at that. Kona with the save.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
You cheated!
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
Ah, this is the other team. Y'shtola, Thancred, and
You see,
Oriange.
Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology.
And Gratia.
Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
She confessed.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
The power of friendship.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
That's him for sure. I barely know him.
Promise? You must join us for Ikikana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Yeah.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now.
Okay, so I'm done with this. Okay.
Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
Nice. Oh, what happened here? Let's see.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
What the heck? Alright, do I just head back now? Let's see. Where is Bakul Jaja gone, I wonder? And what did his follower mean by their other prospect? Whoops, I don't mean. I'm curious as to who these Archons the second promise mentioned could possibly be. We know who it is. Two-headed troubles aside, Wuklamat completed the feat and earned a keystone. That's all that matters. While Koana seems a decent sort, he strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wook Ebu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Linuhanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ikikana, and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to that. Alright, that's it. And now there's other stuff here. But I think that's enough story for now. I shall continue at a different point because I am hungry and tired. Is a good stopping point. Alright, we'll keep going later.